Country. Hold on. Okay, let's just get everything set up real quick. Oh god, I don't like this. Yes, I know the broadcast I was watching last night. It was a very good, nice broadcast. Mobile live dashboard. Let's get that set up. Let's just do the old self-promotion thing. And my last stream had 2 viewers. Neat. How do we do this again? No, I don't want to add mode. Stream manager. Share stream. Quick, go do that. Oh, yes, it actually also can give myself a little sound. How are we sounding? I'm going to assume we sound good. So, hello everyone, welcome to Sherlock Holmes Awakened. A game that I bought while I was tired and watching a far more talented streamer than I. Self-promo. Yeah. This is not going to be fun. Anyway, for those who don't know, Sherlock Holmes Awakened is basically Sherlock Holmes versus H.P. Lovecraft's mythos. Which, if you know anything about H.P. Lovecraft, you know it depicts mostly water-based creatures, as how it fares Lovecraft. Though a racist bastard he was a genius of a writer. And also, if the game did warn me, this game will have depictions of how H.P. Lovecraft did depict people. In case I wanted to be accurate to the source material. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to walk away from my TV and press the A button real quick as I... How to play. Oh, don't like to... Oh, my spine's doing weird spine shit. Pin evidence, mind patterns, do that. Concentration, imagination, dialogues. Yeah. Chapters. So this is the game. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to turn away from my TV and bring up Dritz. Because, yes, I hate the ocean. It's just, Oh, Tritz, don't you dare. Why is this... Dude, I swear, it doesn't work on my phone for some reason. Okay. Now that I am amply facing my wall, yes, I am going to press new game. This game saves progress automatically. To hunt down leads, pin down any evidence you may see. Okay. Currently not looking at my TV right now with my phone to my face. Oh, hey, we're in good old London. Shadow over London. Baker Street. Okay, looks like Sherlock and Watson. Looks like Watson, actually.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it
Such a
aside for this evening.
dick.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Okay. Welcome to the game. Move around objects. Sherlock's lovely apartment that oh, we can't go to customization area. I'm getting a bit of flashbacks to when I played a bit of The Devil's Daughter. Can I knock over the table? No. London. Hey, we fucking knocked over the table! Congrats. Interact with objects. Hold to inspect. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high. England and Sweden? What? After a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit, and then the Swedish princess, I'm going to butcher this, my apologies to the Swedish monarchy. Does the Swedish monarchy still exist? I don't know. Eldor, chief among us scandals, the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of an unexplained disappearance of Princess Okay. So, missing princess personnel, bodyguard, long-time member of her inner circle, took her opportunity to explore a London line of duty, and has never returned from last night. Okay.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Is anything interesting to you, Sherlock?
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
I'm not looking forward to this. Huh.
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming. I don't
I'm
see the
going to
strand.
grab my
Where is
fair
it?
pedo.
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
The strand is missing. You know, I don't understand why Watson was a Sherlock. Like, I understand, like... In Moriarty the Patriot, it's because Sherlock needs, someone to pay the rent. But imagine this. You have a guy who trashes your apartment, uses your search of coincidence for God knows what. Now, pinning them to a wall.
I'm close, I know it. I just need one more piece to crack
And
the case.
then just basically tells you to go fuck yourself. Also, he rocks your wallet in a safe because you have a crippling gambling addiction, while he himself has a crippling heroin addiction. Yeah, in the books, Watson, gambling addiction, good old Sherlock, he likes to take the heroin. Oh. Oh! We got some of his outfits. Fashionable waistcoat, don't forget a jacket. Wait a minute. What the fuck? We can put on hats? Watson. Wait, can we change what Watson looks like? We can! We'll give him a nice overcoat with a hat, and now let's see. Sherlock's jacket, no elbow pads. Yes. Sherlock's overcoat, nice and warm. Oh yeah. Also, another thing. This game came out during the war in Ukraine and had a message in stand with Ukraine. So I feel like I should mention that. Salvo Ukraine. There's no Joker. Wind coat. We'll take that, shall we? Office casual. Casual detective. Slacks and all. Navy uniform. It's actually more for grey. Marine outfit. Hello sailor. White suit. Okay. Yes. I want the fizz. Perfect. This is the perfect Sherlock Holmes.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Watson, move out the way, Watson. (221B) Baker Street. What does the B stand for? Like, does it stand for Baker Street? I mean, we put on our fizz, and I am going to keep this as I like the look of the fizz. There's a nice top hat, and the deerstalker hat looks like it would suit you. Headwear of bands of Tom Z. Fizzes are cool. The game speaks the truth. Fizzes are cool. What's in your head? Respects the hair. God, I don't know what that is. Okay, so I can't do that. Okay. Let's move on. Dustbin. Oh, the trash. What the?
The cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Why do you know that, Sherlock?
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Strand is missing.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Oh.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes.
Convenient.
I just sold my last paper.
Glass.
You were just saying get your
Then why
copy
are you still
here!
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
What happened to the newspaper? What were today's
Any breaking
headlines?
news today?
The dog accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
What happened
You're
on
a bright
today's
child.
newspaper?
I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Cool, now I can take the day off.
Tell me about that. Yeah. No, where was he
Which
headed?
way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
Damn it, child.
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there was a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises. All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears, if you have more shillings.
You've got a new Christian in your mind, Pettis. Open
Get
your
the Strand.
Facebook.
Get your copy of the Strand here.
You have a copy. Give it to me.
I'll stand watch. Just
Ooh, ruin the Strand. Oh, that's nasty. Barnes, the local bookseller. The newsboy said a suspicious man carrying books. This morning, carrying a stack of books. The local bookseller delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination around Bang. A visit to Mr. Barnes is in order.
Come now, Mr. Holmes. Murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's part of a game.
get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Okay, kid, do you have the Strand or not? Bonus? Skinwick some manor. How far can you go down Baker Street? Oh, I guess it... Oh, pumpkins. That's a fucking huge pumpkin. Hey, buddy. Did you, by chance, cause this accident? Yeah, I guess you did.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Right, why don't we take that, Sherlock? Master Detective, you're gonna catch a cold. Bookstore. Down here? Ah, here we are. Barney's a bookshop. Oh. Up pantry, I'm blind. Observe the man. Bags on the eyes. The effects of overwork. Okay. Well, shit. What's on his finger? Ink. Newspaper ink? Hello. Yeah. Bit finicky. Green's heavy on the right leg, sore left leg. High heels. Wants to look taller. We gotta need Mr. Barnes has developed a limp. The limp doesn't make sense.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Ah, for goodness sake.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
No, really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a... So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Doggy! It is a
So,
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
Barnes, I'm robbing you. But it's such a shame that I can't, like, clip my own streams on my phone. Good heavens, that just doesn't work, apparently. Dude, I may need a computer. No, I don't want to go to the bloody app. I want to go to the website. Open a new tab. Take me to the website, please. Blasted. Oh well. Oh, neat.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Oh, Barnes. Ladder broken.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Let me guess, the so-called underwater city where Cthulhu rests. Macbeth.
The finest view London has to offer.
Good on you, Sherlock.
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is. An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
To whom, though?
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine
Close my
bookstore.
fucking curtains.
No,
That
come
sun
on,
is
Watson. Think.
like that grey on the TV.
I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Books. Catalog of toxic plants in Barnes' counter. You see, Barnes, this is not very helpful, mate. Honestly, you're starting to sound more and more like a rune. Oh no, I can clip things on... Okay, I can. Okay, I figured it out. That book looks ominous as fuck.
Basics of cryptoanalysis. Cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
I don't blame the man. Something by the door, can we... Sign.
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Dog!
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God
God
save
save the
the Queen.
Queen.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so.
Cactus!
I merely sell them.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something. Familiar spine. Is this what I found in my dustbin?
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
I'm now going to observe you. Wearing makeup for beauty or concealment. Distant look avoids eye contact or distracted. Morning birds honoring deceased husband. Good dog. Clean boots. Change shoes upon arrival. And buttons. Roxy fabric. Unusual for work attire. Seems still grieving.
My
So-
condolences, Mrs. Fleming.
Mr. Holmes?
Your husband's death. You're clearly still in mourning.
Oh no. I loved him more than anything, of course, but that was some time ago now. Life goes on.
A lesson we all learn, one way or another.
Provide evidence.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless. Though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break. Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller. I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Oh,
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes, no, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy. So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face. Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
civil books and crypto.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
We just like
I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Dead
What do you
flowers
make of the
display.
flowers in Barnes' shop
Oh.
window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
5 evidence updated. Alright, you tosser. Open the fucking door.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Did. Seems we have gone over, so more answers do lie outside.
I should have worn something warmer.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yes, Watson, please shut up.
Impressive stature, strong gaze. I think this man deserves a knighthood.
Really, Holmes? How can you be so sure?
On rare occasions, Watson, it can suffice to trust one's gut.
What's with the fruit basket?
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Okay, Watson's not going to be any help. Oh, deductions. Where's Barnes X? Jeez. Okay, so we need. Barnes X. Newsboy's testimony. It could be that Newsboy's testimony. So that one is right. Okay, so that one is right. No. The strand is missing. Yes. I'm a shit detective. I am a terrible detective. Is it involved with Miss France? Miss Fleming. Barnes' display of a bouquet of dead flowers to attack the tinsel of Miss Fleming. In a force, he may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice. Or it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from a catalogue on his counter. Questionable choice, but for Barnes a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalogue represents his cacti as immortal.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
What the fuck was that? God damn it, audio.
I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then
Okay.
fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured, we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right then.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
So we give him... Let's give him some advice. I know what to do.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct,
I
of
feel
course.
like that's the most simplest
I do
way
have
to
a slight
ask them out,
tendency
just
to
simply
overthink
talk
things.
to them and ask them out.
Thank you.
So, at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just
Give me the fucking paper! The Strand, September 28, 1882. How Barnes was rough right for cheaper than rocked. Locals at Port London and Wood Awakening last night, loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. The merchant ship Ip Mosraka has docked at Pier in Free in their void, en route to Europe when it was rocked by several consecutive explosions. The port authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it's unknown if any crew members were on board. Eyewitness reporting in the saltpeter reeking into the lake. But with the area still from its and the workers and the public.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Don't murder her. I'm just saying. Also, don't abuse her.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No? Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition, and that perhaps, if ill-applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news
So
from
it
earlier.
just seems like
I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery,
it's
nor the
mysterious.
story to launch my writing career. But...
It's brilliant. Let's go.
I will
Oh,
say,
good. Well, his
one
house is
thing.
nearby. Come.
in this game's description, it says this is the one of Sherlock and Watson's adventures that Watson will not publish, which I find interesting. And we did just pass Sten McCall's actually, so we can actually just go faster over.
Not much further now.
Stenwick! Oh, this door's open. Maybe we need... Oh, that actually does look good. Traditional Ukrainian outfit, sand tools, stamp out. Really hope this war in Ukraine ends soon. Why did they make Sherlock look so pretty? I mean... Yeah, nah, that's... He's fucking hot. Window grasses. Bearing the benefit for his eyesight. A square pair of round holes.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Sergeant Ruffles! Ah, good heavens.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick.
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony, then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Details,
Yes.
appearance.
Right. Fire away.
Were you cruel to him?
Tell me about Kimahia.
Is foreign. A Maori. All
Fuck
the way
yeah!
from New Zealand.
Let's
Biggest
go!
man you've ever seen. And as strong as...
Yeah!
Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made
Who's
do.
Aaron?
I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
Fuck yes! The title must be added first, okay. The reason I'm so happy is because, well, New Zealand's not usually mentioned a lot in games. It's dreadful, actually. Yeah, if I found out you've been abusing this guy, I'ma fucking hang you by the rope.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy
So he
here
speaks
normally
Maori?
brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Where does he live?
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Why would he run
Is
away?
there any reason Kimahia may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Did Kimahia make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Okay, you're being
All right,
a bit of a
Captain.
cunt.
I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
He's Maori. He's not a fucking savage, you dick. Good heavens. Oh, well, at least the game developers did mince and use him. That does make me happy. Idris Statsu.
Chewing tobacco. A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Is it this? No. Oh. For some reason can't solve that. Phoenix and observe green circle. Oh! So you can go observe these.
Looks like a knee print. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
We've also gained a bonus. The Cordwin suit. Wait a minute. New. Oh shit, new outfit. For hot days or cool fights. Ah, the good old days. Wales.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh. A scrap of Hessian. These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Hey!
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
I don't know if that is actually true.
Is this a taniwha, a Maori water spirit, or something else?
Taniwha.
Either way, it's giving me
Good
chills.
effort. Good efforts.
No
but
air
honestly.
coming through it. No air coming through it.
Bone.
Button chops. The remains of a meal.
God, I could go for some arm chops, I know.
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
The ashes are long since cold.
Let's go take a look at the Taniwha. Nope. Not exactly what the face looks like. But, this game was made by Ukrainian devs, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. honestly, good enough. Is that a face in the... Is that a face?
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Oh, that is quite funny. Hello. What's this?
A small Navy spyglass.
Whoa! I see. Okay, this is interesting. Wham! Bam! Atta-kazam! So it looks like he was smoking. Or using chewing tobacco. With enough crucial can use image reconstruction.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Interesting.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Sten really so miserly?
Oh, so I see. So he was just being a fucking dick. Scandinavian princess bodyguard. Who cares? Okay. Thanks. We are looking for more crews. Yes. Even if the area. Ah. Tracks. Over here. Twist. Took a fall. It was also keen heat. Hello.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Dick.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
I know, this is absolutely horrendous.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
I don't think Kimmy here really... I don't know. He couldn't speak English, so... And considering he's Maori, he would have had to have another Maori here. I doubt anyone in England really knows how to speak Maori. Just saying. Nothing? No. I don't understand. Let's go ask for the key. If we can. I'm assuming we can. This music is nice.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahia's?
Yes, I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting. Where on earth are you going with this?
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
Fucking dick.
What on earth are you going with this?
I'm going with it that you're terrible. That you're terrible to Kimmy here. You should be more nicer to her. Also, for God's sake, give him some actual crows.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahia's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Fair enough.
I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
Do you happen to know Kimahia's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Has Kimahia ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahia's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
I fucking hate you. Stenwick, why are you swooping that I'ma cut your throat? So Kimmy here did have a set of keys, so he could have just left.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
But then again, why? Hello. So whoever did this, chewing tobacco and spygrass. Interesting. Someone grabbed him. Yikes. Opioid. Interesting. So he fell. Tripping. Oh, Watson, can you fucking move? Thank you. Kim here fell. But that's not Kimmy here. That's different. As you can clearly see by silhouettes. So this man was dragging Kimmy here. And he fell. Someone has kidnapped Kimmy here. Bastards. It's a kidnapping, I'm sure of it. Crazy from here soon. Digress. No, those were not right. Lockable and usual key, it has to be that. Okay. we're missing a crew forward though. So we are missing a crew. Good to know. Hello, you racist bastard.
Why are you still here?
I'm evidencing. Well, this is 18th century London. It'd be easy to know if someone saw a Maui man. Why can I ride the horse? Reminds me of the detective sense from Sin City. So we are missing 2 more things. Can we go inside? We cannot, no.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
What's
This
on my
disappearance is intriguing, though. I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Someone plugged it. Someone put the tobacco in. I see. So our kidnapper noted. Where do these trails lead? Scanning of its spy guard toward London when they were returning late night for walk. Why do I keep getting that? I don't really care about that. So, whoever was here was spying on Kamiya. No, but this is Kamiya. What? Okay. Need more evidence, man. Like this. This thing is a hole in the wall.
If you find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it.
Yup. All good? Uh-huh. It really sucks I have to unplug my mic to mute it. Because mic... Wasn't that just a headset?
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
We're still missing something from the cruise.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Don't know why that gave me a laugh. check behind the shack. Fuck.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Press the casebook, then investigate the mine palace. Chemical remnants. Yeah? Okay. Don't get kidnapped. I'm fine with that. Key missing. Pin evidence. That's what's pissed me off.
This dreary rain.
Wanker, give me your bloody keys!
Worse.
Oh well, worth a shot. Maybe they've seen him. Scred, bravo. Might have been an idiot.
This disappearance is intriguing.
Okay, Watson
no?
is
I
no
cannot
help.
make
Good to
head
know.
nor tail of it.
Yo! I don't think so! I'm not there to talk to him. God damn.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering. Go and do your job.
Why don't you shut the fuck up and help me do my job? Nope. What am I missing? Okay, he was spying on him. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. In from the left. Keep him. It's missing. Hello! Finally found it. Knew it was going to fuck me. Okay. Shit, that is troubling. Maybe with this new evidence we can report it to that jackass. I doubt it, but hey, it's worth a shot. Maybe this time he'll finally give me the fucking key. Considering someone has followed... Give a hair.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes?
No, you're
Stop
stupid.
loitering.
You shut up.
Go and do
I'm
your
better.
job.
Oh, so we need to pin these. Noted. Expand. Some Maui. Fatal. Yes, obviously.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering and go and do your job.
Okay, so we do need to pin things. That is good to know. Moldy, not recently used. I'm missing something, but what am I missing? Keys. Piss on a haystack is giving me a headache.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
So we've already solved that. Yes. Faith swords us. The first gun, the old cart used to be broken, but it is unlikely to have been used recently. Something else was used recently. But what? If I could go that.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Okay, that's all the evidence I need. Okay, so now that I know that I have to pin things, okay, good.
Stupid, Mr. Holmes. Stop loitering and go and do your job. Are you stupid?
I have done my job.
Stop loitering. Go and do
Bastard.
your job.
Okay, there's clearly something. Okay. Oh, Vatidate. One of these is incorrect.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of
I'm getting this. I'm
opportunity.
understanding now.
When Kimihir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimihir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimihir had the key in his shack.
Does it, Watson? Why would someone want to kidnap a Maui man in 18th century London? God, racist bastards are awful. Knowing this is an H.P. Lovecraft story, I know it's not going to be well for Kim here.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
You best shut the fuck up. I am doing my job. I am a brilliant deductionist. Yes, I made it up on the spot. Yes, absolutely.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
Someone kidnapped him.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers.
I'm almost
I won't
there.
keep you in when your servant fell.
Now,
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude.
Preach, Sherlock! Preach!
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
well, then you should have led with that. Here you go.
You should stop
I
being
hope
a
you'll return
racist
soon with
fucking
good news.
asshats.
And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
I am going to fucking hang you on your sweep. Fuck, really? He was abducted, that's for fucking sure. Poor Kimmy here. Didn't deserve this, man. He did not deserve this. He was just minding his own business in New Zealand. Greatest country of all. And now suddenly he's in England, dealing with an asshat. My man did not deserve this. He needs to be treated with respect. Spyglass and 2 tobacco minutes. Proves made out of Hennessy. The Strand. Oh. Worth a shot. Let's just try everything.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering.
Kindly go fuck yourself. Onward. Well, I guess that sums my question on how they got a Maui man out through the street. They used the river. That looks like to be the car. Okay, I got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm amazing. glasses. That's it. That's the card. Oh. This is it. Oh my.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Okay, so Sarah kidnapped him. Gotcha.
Roy Soulsby. That be the name of our man.
Wanna give this fucker some hell?
A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the colour and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor? Well, it's odourless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter. Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Okay, just open the bag of Heartland potato chips. The bag feels very interesting from Bluebird's chips, I'll be honest.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather.
There's also a wallet.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes?
What you want to know? We found the name of your...
job.
Oh. You, sir, are a rat bastard. Okay, this should help the Mind Palace. Nope. Bastard. Yeah, maybe this will be it. It has to be this, or it's not this at all. Unless Mr. Barnes. Or could it be Miss Fleming? No. Yes, it's kind of obvious it was kidnapped by a fucking sailor. Abductor was a sailor.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course.
These ships are
the
good.
Footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Where's my phone? It's like I've been waiting to Google. Chapter 2. So apparently this is the second chapter. Okay, so I am playing these games out of order. Whoopsie! Oh well, who cares?
Where to, Gav? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
To hell in a handcart. This is not the first time I have played games out of order. For instance, the Persona series.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
On kidnapping does not a story make?
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I did not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor after that.
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer, and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
Why the fuck do I have a top hat on? Huh. Funny, this outfit reminds me of Joseph from The Evil Vin. Actually. Yeah, no, kind of very similar to Joseph from The Evil Vin. Knock knock. The sexy has arrived. This place is a shithole.
A reputable establishment.
I've seen worse. Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in the ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
Time to observe, people. Pill, chap rips. Soak in a pocket. Vomit stains, morning sickness. Betty, a bit descended. Trousers, a little too tight. I'd say unaware.
Miss, what if I told you that you are in the family way?
No, really? Oh, thank you, sir. How would I, a simple woman, have ever known without your help? You must be a doctor.
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. Would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Oh, fuck.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down. Never heard of it.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
In that. Oh. Oh, I almost forgot. Good heavens. Fuck. Handlebar mustache must go back on. We must look gentlemanly.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying low.
May I ask you something?
Oh, unfortunate. I will help you.
Man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Neat. Well, this place is in piss poor condition.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'll try and help you with this.
Help me, please.
I can't help you with this.
Yeah. Is there a fish hanging from a fucking tree? Is it? God, I hope not. Poor fish. Poor running waters. Watson. Well, fuck. Ah.
What are you looking at? I like to watch how a man suffocates himself.
Sounds as though those people will need my help.
Hello, this is Dr. Watson. We'll take a look at your friend.
It's a large harbour. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
The coughing won't go away. The doctor's too close.
Watson, we gotta fucking help these people.
Almost no fish the last couple of days.
report of send detail and someone called a doctor. Perhaps Watson
How
could
can I help?
this.
I could try and flag someone down.
What are you looking at? You like to watch how a man suffocates himself for food?
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, sir. Can't help you.
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Ah.
Freshly dug up treasures, it seems.
Everything ends up in a river. It's a good thing these people take something from it.
The water has a curious whitish tinge to it.
Sir, are you dying?
The subject is hyperventilating. He has a pale face and dilated pupils. Dilated pupils, decolorized skin, necrosis. What do you make of this, Doctor?
All signs point towards acute poisoning. It could possibly be due to chemicals. I won't jump to any conclusions yet.
The coughing won't go away, and the doctor's too.
Could you help me?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Excuse me, just one question.
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Ah, thanks for that. Wait a minute. Another missing person. Jesus, one at a time. Come on, Watson. We gotta save these people. Yeah. Oh shit, that is a first one true. They're forced to drink the nasty water.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Watson, for fuck's sake, people are dying!
The coughing won't go away.
You must know fish the last couple of days.
Upstream. Hello?
Pile of rotten food. It carries danger, but not of the kind that we witnessed. Gruesome. It's been decomposing for weeks. If this were the origin of the disease, it would have started sooner than a few days ago.
Yikes.
The waterway goes under the buildings. We'll need to find other open sections in order to continue our search.
Building the Sherlock Holmes vacancy one word at a time. Oh god, I want to rewatch Moriarty the Patriot now. Good show. Very good show. When I have to go around the buildings. Piss.
Mal Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The cops
Fuck.
went over there. Must be serious.
One case at a time. First we gotta save these people from the discolored water.
morning, Constable. I heard some people talking of ghosts in this warehouse.
Gossips, all of them. An old lady neighbour saw some lights and ghostly shapes in the middle of the night. She heard music too. Turns out this was the warehouse of Grandpa Kujak. He owned a business with theatre props for scary shows. I went in and, well, it is a bit creepy. But I think it was probably just some kids fooling.
Do you mind if I take...
Not at all. It's like Madame Tussauds, only worse. I don't believe in ghosts. I did when I was a kid.
Yes, that's good at all. We'll investigate later. Watson, we need to find what's contaminating the water.
Human waste. Despite looking fairly hazardous, I doubt it could cause such acute poisoning.
Damn it, Watson. We must go follow the source.
This pipe disposes of wastewater from a factory. A possible culprit, but would likely have caused trouble a long time ago. Moving on. I can't see any other major source of contamination in this section of the waterway. Perhaps another place.
Fucking Watson! Stop thinking about ghosts or religion. This is more important. This water. Oh.
A recent cart crash. Phenol, a dangerous substance often used as a sanitizer, coming from Spade Chemicals.
Huh. Well, the fists are fucking dying around. It does not take a genius to know what could be going on.
The fish's scales have decolorized. What a disaster.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Watson, for fuck's sake, man! People are dying, there's ghosts, and there's a kidnapped Maui man. Get your head in the game! Fucking amateur! Good heavens. Oh shit, my razor fell off its back. So is that case done? Call for help. Huh. Power frying food, pipe.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Watson, I'm gonna fucking brain you with one of these hammers in a minute.
Do you know anything about this?
Look, sorry, I know nothing.
You sound drunk and inebriated. Good God, everyone in London is useless! Huh. Recently broke by force. Tracks. Underweight presser. That's it then, man. Right, we're done. It's the person poster, yeah. Car accident. Broken bells in order.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some
Fucking
supper.
Watson,
Do
you
feel
are
like
the
a
most
meat pie?
useless character. No wonder why I don't pay you.
Help me, please.
I think I can help you.
It's located at Warehouse 5. Watson, accrual. 3, 4. There's 6. There's 5. That is 12. We have gone a bit too far, Watson. Ah, fucking, why do I keep getting disconnected from our party? 6, 7. But where's 5?
Can I ask you a question?
No, sir. I never heard of it.
No 5. Seven, 6, 4. 5 should be around the corner. There's no 5. Watson, what happened to basic mathematics?
Excuse me, just one question.
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Good God, the number 5 has disappeared! Oh, I have just fucking brined.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Out of my way, important detective business.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
This give me a fucking headache. Unless I'm in Factory 5. Spade Chemicals building is located at Warehouse 555.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Yes. Why does it go 4 then fucking 12? Who designed this? No, fuck it. Basic Edition is dead. Let's go back and see if we can find the building. There we are. 5 in it.
Barrels of phenol from your company ended up in the canal. It has poisoned people. You will need to clean it up properly. Otherwise, we will inform the authorities.
What the? We will call the cleaning brigade immediately. I hope this can stay between us.
Done. Wait, we've done it.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
God damn it, Watson, you're useless. So, let's see, we figured it out. We figured out there's been poisoning. We figured out there's a memo, and now there's the car accident. Okay, so this is it. There's some bug.
Can I ask you a question?
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
Property of spade chemicals. We fucking found spade chemicals!
Could you help me?
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, sir. I can't help you. My older brother used to creep outside and whisper at me through the window.
I think we've kinda done everything we can though.
An effective contraption. It still works.
Radium paint.
Phosphorus, used recently. Where is this going?
Oh.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie? There was a box in the coffin. It was removed quite recently. They opened the casket and left marks.
Not a fan of coffins.
A herbal odor with an ethylic base. Liquor? Inspired by the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Jacuz.
Several crates are missing.
Well, that makes no bloody sense whatsoever. Yeah, that one seems more like it. Yeah.
A small cart left those tracks.
Mud spitter.
That's most likely the ghost the old lady saw through the window.
Shortcut found. So what about
Bottles of various shapes and sizes. I detect a mix of chemicals and aromas.
a boot?
Somebody had fun.
Yeah, I imagine so. Hello. That's it.
No brand or markings. It looks like a bulk product.
I feel like this... Yep.
Somebody played with phosphorus to give the illusion of ghosts or ectoplasm. In reality, they were here to mix a few ingredients and prepare a solution of some sort. Then they took a box hidden inside the casket. And they left through that gate with a small cart.
Investigation sin completed. So now what? Okay, figured. Well, we went from, you know, trying to stop people from poisoning the water to following, I can only God assume, moonshine.
Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain. Patent medicine of the future.
This is a patent medicine. A quick fix at an expensive price that drags the patient slowly into death.
I don't think it's this way. I would ask Watson what he thinks, but I feel like he's just gonna ask me about more fucking meat pies! Well, it's a small card, so it could fit through here. But there's stairs, so weirdly now could go down the stairs.
The coffee won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Wait, it all leads back to this?
Gentlemen, the doctor here and I have found the source of the contamination. Spade Chemicals will take care of it.
That's pretty good news. But how long will it take? And what about our friend? Will someone pay for his treatment?
Pressurize the company, but for now get rid of the stained clothes and rinse any phenol-affected skin. No one else should touch the canal.
Thank you, we'll do that. Let's go to the cheap doctor for help.
Wardrobe items added. Plague Doctor. And a Plague Doctor's mask. Answers the question, what if crowns were more evil?
What are you looking at? You like to watch how a man suffocates himself for food?
Is this familiar to you?
I think I can help you.
Dr. Vixoy can be found in shanty towns. It is dispensed in the yard with the sick. Bingo! Hee! I got you now, you sick fuck.
Where are we? The field hospital.
Knock knock, bits. Babyface, very young. Hello. Phosphorus! Interesting. Almost a doctor. Handmade medical recipes. Self-taught hero or charlatan?
Good evening, sir. Are you the gentleman who sells that intriguing pectobrain beverage?
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Thomas Tippett, and yes, its proud inventor and purveyor.
Are you a doctor? You seem remarkably young.
I'm self-educated. I help people in need around these parts with my medicine.
Helping, as in bringing to the grave?
That is unfair, sir. The virtues of my invention are to calm the nerves, to stop coughing due to the endless smog, and to help children to sleep.
Has your beverage been tested by your peers or any medical authority? I am a doctor, and it appears that you are playing with people's lives, people who place their trust in you to ease their pain.
People need help, and drugs are expensive. My formula helps, and it's inexpensive. The product is dispensed from here only, so dose and usage are controlled. I looked into other patented medicines.
They contain harmful or useless substrate, and they're sold in respected shops and pharmacies.
Do you realize what you are doing? You are playing with people's health.
You are a doctor. Take a look at my product. You won't find mercury, radium, lithium, or any other toxic substances drowned in alcohol and sold freely by so-called health professionals. I can show you how I work. Let me help people.
Watson, what do you make of this situation?
I'm not sure. Patent medicines can be a scourge, yes, but he is not entirely wrong in practice.
Why the haunted warehouse?
Well, nobody was using it, and people are afraid of ghosts. It kept them away until today. What I do is not entirely legal.
Okay, so he's not a charlatan.
I help up to 50 people here every day. It is working.
Warehouse 2 porches subject sets.
The coffee won't go away. The doctor's too pricey.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I don't know. If Watson's unsure, Watson.
If we stay out much longer, I'm
Good God, man! People are dying! Shut up about your fucking meat pies! If you're that hungry, fuck off back home. Really? Christ, Watson. Can't believe it. Okay, that crypt should be saved. Warehouse Port 2. Did we find that on our map? Warehouses, we'll go there. 3, 2. So there should be a guy inside that we can question, right? Warehouse 2 at the port, subject to after. Ooh. Hello.
Who is this intended to scare?
Well, we've solved the case there, so now we just need to solve this case. But where's the copper? Why are you laughing? People are dying. Good heavens. Subject to search by the police after Port of Ghost. Yes. So where are the police? There's net police here!
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
May I ask you something?
I can't help you with this.
Fucking wanker of a cop. Oh yeah, fucking boo, I see a ghost and I'm a fuck off. Dignity, man.
Could you help me?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
So this was made by the same people who made Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. A game I did buy. So far, I'm not mad. I'm actually quite enjoying this. The Cursed Mermaid. Santa Town. People are gone from the whatever of the Santa Town. Is the doctor still here?
Hey.
Almost all men die from their remedies rather than their diseases. I want to change that.
He's not wrong.
The cart from Warehouse 2.
Yes. Is there anything I can do here?
I can hear the patient suffers with their lungs. The patient has a high temperature and is short of breath.
Damn phosphorus. I thought it was funny, but you can't get rid of it. If everything goes well, I could open a cure centre in Lambeth and even Whitechapel after that.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some...
Fuck you, Watson.
Do you feel like a meat pie?
Coffee won't go away. The doctor's too pricey.
Where's the copper at the warehouse? That's who we need to find. But no, apparently he just upped and fucked off. Although he is a young kid, I don't think he means any harm. Whitechapel. Deceased business owner. We need to talk to someone about this. Okay, but whom? Thomas Tippers is doing a cure. Okay, yeah. The police can be informed or typical. Let's go. I ain't no sense. No, and I genuinely believe he'll help people. You know, I'll be honest, this does remind me a lot of Sinking City. Pardon me? Just really does, doesn't it? There's a cop. Where do you hope the developers of this game are okay? I mean, again, there's a war in Ukraine going on. Fucking nasty. Fucking hate Putin. But that's another topic for another day. We're here to.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need.
Watson, I will.
Do you feel like a meat pie?
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Doctor, where's the doctor? Where's the copper?
Excuse me, just one question.
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
You don't know where a fucking police officer is. Useless. Should be about here.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Go. It's not in here. I've already checked in here. Nothing. Hiss. And I can resolve this. Maybe there's a police station somewhere? Let's go back here. See. There's a cop. There's a Bobby. Good old Bobby Bobs.
Constable, I'm afraid we saw some troubling signs, unnatural even, inside the warehouse. Dr. Watson here can confirm it, and he's a specialist. It would be best to stay away for now.
Really? I'm 99% sure that ghosts don't exist, gentlemen. I won't report this to my colleagues after my shift. Some of them might be the naive sort who scare easy.
God. The haunted house, Vogel's glasses. Buggy, that took far too long. You are really beautiful. reads Roy Man found near the dockyard. That took far too fucking long to find one single cop. God. Okay, we can't fall in the ocean. Don't want to do that, personally.
Are you able to help me?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Yeah, but no, like, honestly, I'm a bit shocked they introduced New Zealand in this.
Could you help me?
No, sir, I've never...
I guess the next one would be the missing person person. Port rig friend over the influence.
Do you know anything about this?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Look, the reason why I am excited that, you know, there's someone from New Zealand in this game, hopefully they're done well, but if they're not, I do understand why. This is a... based on H.P. Lovecraft's works, and if you've read The Call of Cthulhu, you will know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I'll describe it. In the Call of Cthulhu book, there's a scene, I guess could be described, where the main protagonist finds a group of cultists, and they are all described as people of different skin and color, and people of different culture, and they're described as looking terrible. H.P. Lovecraft was a racist fucking bastard. I'm just a fast travel to Santytown. Red flag is red flag. Raise the right flag. Red.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
Oh, it's
You
a
read the
Buddhist
poster?
statue.
Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Yeah,
Sadly,
that's-
no. Well, not yet.
Is Dea here?
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Emma, my mother. She got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Where was your brother last
Where
time
did
you
you
see him?
last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Interesting.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the shrine.
Don't go anywhere.
Hello.
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell
Got
it.
scammed. Bastard.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
Hopefully he is. High profile. Learn about the missing Nepali brother.
I should have helped Amma put out the posters. If she hadn't been in the smoke so long, maybe she wouldn't be sick.
It's not your fault, kid. Go away. They're gonna find your brothers or the people who did this, because good God, I am Sherlock fucking Holmes. It's actually now 10. His brother. Well, Roy, you better have a good reason why you're giving 10 pendants to children. Actually, that guy had a mustache. I'd say teenager. Still, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Where is this Roy? I'm in the wrong place. Is it by the dock side? Disappeared. Hired him. Strong man. Okay. Strong man will protect. Okay. He also mentions Gilver Swift in the pendant. There's payment on the altar. Okay. We gotta talk to someone. Probably around the warehouses.
Can I ask you a question? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Got you, mate.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Just a bit of a nitpick, not really a complaint. Why is it raining inside? Just a bit of a nitpick, doesn't really bother me.
Do you know anything about this? Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Okay, Shantytown. Boy around 10 years of age. 10-year-old with a fucking mustache. Good God. Okay. Okay. He looks to be from Nepal and is both exhausted. Oh. So it's not the person we were looking for. Good. It's probably there's no voice from there. So boy says his brother Givas disappeared. He did describe his brother as big and strong, so maybe.
Excuse me, just one question. Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Bugged.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
I think we're in the right area. Let's try the warehouses. You there, good sir?
Do you know anything about this?
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Fuck.
Help me, please. Sorry. I can't help you.
Is there anything else you can give me, kid?
I'm sorry about my English. I try hard, but the rules don't make sense. It's stupid.
Yes, kid. I full-heartedly agree with you on that one.
If I need to, I'll work to support my family. Just like my brother.
Let's go ask around Shantytown. Maybe the... I don't know. Shantytown. Maybe the doctor must know. Good doctor. Herr Doctor? He is miraculously disappeared. Damn it, Doctor. You know, is it bad I just want to kick down that ladder? Hello, sickly person. Have you seen this kid?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye. Doesn't look like anything to me.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's...
Any clues as to her where?
None. It was hard to understand.
Shudder to ask, but where does one find a dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
My advice, I'm gonna fucking drown him. Worker's apron? Does not prevent industrial accidents. No more evidence to go on.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
That's just... No, this doesn't make sense. Has to be more. Sit on the ship, so we'll go check Perfo. We're doing the side crest! Why are there hazards in there?
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I...
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but she has badgered me twice now.
And this woman can be found?
No clue.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Now, where was I?
What are you on about?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Heck.
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. Can't help you there, mate. Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. What are you on about? What are you on about? Can't help you there, mate.
Observe. Five feet tall, appetite. In fact, it's not having middle eye. Pocket watts. Mint, solid gold. Interesting. No shoes, no hat, no service. His shoulder. No mustard hat, not Blarney. He's of English blood, 5'5". He holds a brand new wealth from Hillside. What's in his pocket? Only a corrupt customs officer could afford that. I'll say it's corrupt.
Can't help you there, mate.
I shall take my leave.
Free evidence updated. Yes.
May I ask you something?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Let's go ask the kid. I imagine this is where it reads, right? There's not many people we can question about this, so the kid must be it. He seems like a thief or a corrupt officer.
Emma's gone and Girves too, so I will be staying here.
Oh, don't worry your head, kid. We'll find them. should have seen the other guy. Like how we came here to find a missing Maui man, and now I have been fucking about with poison water, ghosts, and now a missing kid. Yeah. Maybe the nosy mermaid has something. Wait a minute, what if... Hello?
Moskva. Sounds like this ship was from the east.
My money is on a loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw, and boom.
Thank you, Watson.
What are you gawping at? Can't help you there, mate. What are you on about?
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
Oh, so this actually does have something to do with our main objective. Figures. Dirty Salzman's is a doctor. No shit! Sherlock. Where is Gamaha? We got nothing on that.
What are you
Confront.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though. Boulder Dash. Sorry, you lost me there.
Mr.
And how do I... Sorry.
Mr.
And how do...
Ah, fuck, I see.
A man named Dirty...
What? Boulder...
Piss.
Mr.
And how...
A man named...
What? Boulder...
A man...
What?
Salisbury's calling
Your
card.
calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be... This proves... Sorry.
Ah, piss.
A man...
What?
Your...
Huh.
This proves...
Ah!
Mr. A man...
What?
Your...
It's not good.
It's true.
Oh.
And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that, on my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall, but I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He is a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
I know. Oh. We unlocked a new bonus? Big pain. Okay, so we need to go to the warehouse district. No. Number 12 had red paint on it, didn't it? Raven. Charles behind us.
Could you help me? Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Two has red paint. One maybe would have red paint. Four. Out my way, detective business. Fucking 9, 8. 8.
Excuse me, just one question.
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
If we stay out much longer,
Yes,
I'm going
I
to need some
understand you want
supper.
a meat
Do you feel
pie.
like a meat pie?
We were at the market literally an hour ago, Watson.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie? Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir. I failed to. Are you finished?
Ah.
Why do
I. I failed. Are you. I failed. Are you. I.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
This gives me a fucking headache.
You sure you ain't been drinking? Are you finished? I.
Trial and error, folks. Trial and error.
You sure? I.
Enough.
I'm not.
That doesn't help, no.
customs officer, Roy Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
Says his man when I did the Dr. Saber, that doesn't help. It's either the portrait of the barmaid or this missing person poster. It cannot be. I think it's this.
Hard to make heads or tails.
Fuck!
If it...
You know,
It's not this.
if the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Paris the Fort, what do you think?
Many people are missing, and the main suspect based himself in your establishment. One word to Scotland Yard and your life takes a turn for the worse. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people. I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. There's the key. Go and do what you will.
Well, I know where this key goes. It goes to 12. Time to see some disturbing shit. I must say, the transitions in this game are pretty much seamless. It's not 2, it's 12. Dead. It's the only thing that is difficult on Masons and the Mark. Time to see some disturbing shit. Follow what? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Just pulling your leg. Oh, God, I am tired. Private room. Strong maiden needed from doing crates on the warehouse. Okay.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them. £5. That won't go far.
That 5 shilling haircut! Invoice numbers. Oscar Summons. High quality sailcloth. 50 fucking pounds. Do summons pub invoice. Oh. Oh, hey. No idea how that makes sense, but hey. Kahima's whereabouts.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
What did you see of Summer's work here? He was recruiting people.
It was like the whole world came through my door. People of all creeds and colours, but always strong, always tall. They seemed like workers or journeymen. Beyond that, there's not much more to tell. I took his money and let him be.
And this lasted how long?
Several weeks, I wager. What can I get you?
You see, 12B, I was right. It is in 12. I was right. I was right. No, we'll bring me in. Never underestimate Fizz, Sherlock Holmes. Woohoo! Do the DBD thing where people run backwards. This is the wrong way.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Watson, for the last time, people have gone missing. The water's been poisoned, and we're currently looking for Kahim. Okay, and not to mention, the most important, I would raise heavily, is a child is left all alone without his older brother. If food is the thing on your mind, good God, man, get a grip. Ooh, not picking. Outside rock. Oh, I see. Wait, instead of... okay, this is an insistent pick. Ah, they all need to be at the share line. That's not the share line. Is it just that? Yeah, that's at the share line, what? Oh, I see. Okay. So that needs to be... okay. Okay. Figured it out. Ah, there we go. Down one, up one. Okay. Quite enjoyed that, honestly.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you. As my brother would say, it is for the greater good.
Yeah, Mycroft's a dick.
This crank saw some use.
Someone do some prying.
There are a couple of marks on this end. The scratches are fresh, left by something metallic. Good quality, but torn in many spots.
Oh, see, does it? Okay, good.
Mould. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out. Layers of rust will prevent any movement. It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time.
Noted.
Fit for a crank.
Oh.
Well oiled and well maintained.
Don't understand why you just toss the crank around. Where did we see a toss crank? In here, good sir. Can also unpin that. What do you mean there's something down there? I don't know if I want to see this.
A hidden passage, just as I expected.
Don't think there's... I'm basically this is as far as we can go.
Keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
Oh, I'm done here. And that is where we will end today's stream, everyone, on the thrilling suspense. What could be down in the tunnel? Who could be down in the tunnel? Next time on Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. Yeah, rough chapters. Good night, everybody.